All right, I'm pretty sure audio's good. We're just gonna run with it. Who over here with the comment? Yeah, I don't really care what you got to say. How about that? How about that? Y'all, I done cracked. Look, listen. We're gonna get into the commentary. You went too far. Y'all don't went too goddamn far. I done took the shirt off and everything. Y'all have gone too far. Look, just give me a minute. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Hang on a minute. Let me get my head together. Let me get my head together. No. The stars are alive and the plan is collide and the plan is alive and the sheets of your smile and the fear is upon of the sky. By the wall of your bed, we'll talk all of your chill, we'll do all of your job and we crazy before. Is my lady, we love all our baby, and God is the missing protection of the time of the strength of the ride of the hill and the rise of your home, your father, yeah. Death is on the tip of her tongue, dangerous at the tip of her finger. Streets are on fire tonight. Death is on the tip of her tongue, dangerous at the tip of her finger. Streets are on fire tonight. Disease, the virus is written in all directions. No safe zone, no cure, and no protection. No symptoms to find, the signs of an infection. No vaccines, remedies, and no corrections. Quarantine your dreams and some of our connections. Don't let them in, not a friend, not a reflection. Everybody's got it and want you to have it next to. Don't accept them if you want to stay as an exception. No heal of this sickness. Some are still in doubt of its existence. Some call it forgiveness and some call it divination. Some say it's an exit and some say it's an entrance. The poor say the rich have the cure. The rich say the poor are the source. Revolutionary say it's psychological war. Invented by the press just to have something to report. Some say the first case came from a maternity ward. Some say you're more. Some say the skies. Some say the floors. More say the nuns. None say the whores. And everybody is sure. The scientists say it only affects the mind. The little boy said it only affects the girls. The preacher man said it's gonna kill off the soul. A bump said it's gonna kill the whole wide world. Death is on the tip of her tongue. Dangerous at the tip of her finger. Streets are on fire tonight. Death is on the tip of her tongue, dangerous at the tip of her finger. Streets are on fire tonight. Believe some say the neon signs by the loudspeakers repeating that everything is fine. A subtle silence to demolish a troubled conscience of a populace with no knowledge and every freedom denied. Every dream is designed and broadcasted from the masses to the masses, from the antennas on top of the shrines. Respond and receive and plan and during the panic and shorty. It reports back everything in your mind. Everything is mine, everything is done, everything is a rule, everything is a crime. Everything was healed and everything was blind and new when the burning feathers off everything shines. The sadness, the madness, the bash, the lavish, the fastness, the clashes, the ashes, everything intertwined. My fit for town, my darling functional angel. Once gonna changing the batteries in the halo. With seek for wings and everything that she paid for. And the address to the factory where they made those signs. She said she's all inside my mind. The little said what happened to all the girls. The preacher man said she's gonna kill off the soul. The dope boy said it's the whole wide world. Death is on the tip of her tongue, dangerous at the tip of her finger. Streets are on fire tonight. Hey yo, the streets are on fire. Y'all have really lit it up. Hey, Misha friend, you still up? I it's too hot for a shirt. I mean, you know, we like crop tops and exercise gear around here. I mean, who gonna check me? Yes, friend. You know, we'll catch up, girl, because I some people act like they are above reproach, like they can't get checked. Look, the shirts are coming off. We banging. I guess we knucking and bucking and ready to fight. I mean, dang, you try to serve it up and give them a little classy, little something you ain't never seen before. We giving you some of us late. We giving you access. Y'all understand? Everybody can't have access to some of us, right? We really y'all don't want peace. I am 1,000% sure. Y'all don't want no goddamn peace. I don't know why. And I had already scheduled to live. I'm really trying to get over here and see what Cookie got going on, girl. I'm gonna be catching the catch the replay because I know I won't try to take a long time. But at least let me start with just a little bit. This ain't even a top. We ain't doing topics. We're doing crash outs, and so this what you want? Because that some people didn't want it any other way. First of all, today, the last 72 hours, I had to the whole day. I had to just take a whole. I took something and just knocked me out, or either I fainted. I don't know. I remember leaving Sharon Bracey panel because I was starting to get a headache, and it had nothing to do with that. It had just been ongoing dialogue, and I needed to rest my brain. I saw Izzy Bands come up. I went in just to like say hey, dip out somewhere between there and the commentary, and some unqualified people speaking. I just said, you know what? I need to go to bed. This was our first day back from the holiday break, and it was raining, and I didn't have much on my plate. I did want to go to the courthouse and get some stuff done, but that can wait. I got time. I got plenty of time for that. So I crashed out. So I don't know. I took some ibuprofen. I don't know. I might have fainted. It's very possible that I just fainted because that's what it's getting. Girl, I mean, yeah, you know, Misha, friend, I am being very, very delicate in my choice of words. Hey, Brownie, we crashing out, girl, and I'm putting the link. We crash. I'm done. The top's coming off. The twins are going to be twinning for the rest of 2026. Now, y'all don't want it any other way. I see now. Yeah, I believe you. I get it. So I'm gonna give it to you like you want. I'm gonna give it to you like you want it. Brownie, tell them, baby. Please tell them, Brownie. We kicking doors in. Shout out to my girl Cookie over there. We're kicking doors in. We're not asking for permission anymore. I mean, look. They're not civilized. Some people just aren't civilized. And I ain't even coming for the men. It's some of these females. You all got issues. And I ain't talking about the issues that can be fixed with any type of prescription or therapy. Y'all some straight up haters. You got envy. You got all type of questionable things going on. And I ain't with it. We don't do that around here. We don't hate on the next. You'll never catch me hating on Brownie.
serve it, girl. Where you get that? I'm gonna be asking questions like, girl, where you get that shirt from, girl? We those type of females. We just not with the, because you can't pull it off. Let's go try to tear down somebody else. We don't move like that. I'm starting to see the common denominator. I don't want to say it, but I guess I'm gonna have to just say it. Attractive women move a little bit different. I don't care what age you are. Confident, not just confident, but women with self-esteem, we move a little bit different. Right, Brian. We're just not giving it. Okay. And I what, let me tell you. I see now. I had to be in the moment, and no, nothing wrong with Sharon Burris. He gave a good show. He really did. From what the part I was on. After I left, I think some things got a little bit whatever, but I wasn't there for that part. The part I was there for, there was etiquette and folks had some sense for the most part. Of course, like we always see the interlopers come in. You know, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna let that stay there. But I listen. I have impeccable memory. I'm like, wait, who bringing this into the conversation? Where does this come from? And I want to give a shout. Look, Black Man United, shout out to you. You know, we had a moment and then we squashed it and we moved on and we both were apologetic for the rah-rah. And it really didn't have anything to do with him or I think it's something else. It's something, I think some of you are so used to fighting all the time. You didn't know peace when you see it. And I want to know, do some of y'all even like peace? Do you even like decor? Do you like it when it's just nice and smooth? I don't think y'all like it like that. I like it like that. She working that back, don't know how to act. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Do it slow motion for me. Hey, now somebody gonna take that and say, ooh, she's supposed to be a Christian and she was over there singing slow motion. And that's what the songs say. So I'm sorry, some of you, I don't enjoy a little bit of secular music. You know, give me a break. Y'all got to be kidding. Y'all know dang on well y'all playing some juvie. You know you coming in for the 99 and the 2000. You know dang on well you rocking with somebody. You know, I don't know. Some of y'all not qualified to listen to Pusha T. I'm starting to be able to judge character of some people who just don't listen to other type of music. Y'all. I worry about y'all. You can't. Jazz is nice, and R&B is nice, but sometimes you need to know a nasty piece of rap song in there. Some crackers and wine, right? You know, it's just even because I can feel when God's laughing. He has a sense of humor. He gave us humor. And some people, y'all are so serious. You got to stick up. I saw somebody smile today. And I hadn't seen him smile. It lit me up because he was able to smile. I don't want to put him on blast and say his name, but he was smiling. And I'm like, yay, rah, rah. I'm ready to get my cheerleader pom-poms out, do a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Because he was smiling. And I know he's not. I said, you can't be this serious all the time. I was ready, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because he was smiling. And I'm like, did y'all forget that we are girls? Did y'all forget that we are women? Do I got to come out here and remind y'all? I know we got trolls who stay behind the avatars all the time because they insecure, but all the rest of us not. So I guess for the rest of the 2026, I'm going to go pull out all the goddamn on every crop top I own. I'm going to buy some more. I might start going back live in my dang on bathing suits. That's actually a thing. You can go like and start modeling swimwear since y'all want to act like, you know, we gonna burn up and all go to hell. If you wear anything showing some skin, where I got skin going on and you're gonna soak up some of this skin. I'm getting shoulders. I'm giving head, chest, shoulder. I'm giving I'm giving gorilla. Okay. It's giving hair, titties, ass, shoes. Guys, because y'all act like you don't like that ish, and we know you do. You ain't got a lot of kick it. Why y'all playing like y'all don't be liking that stuff? Come on. Come on, man. Entertainment is entertainment. And yes, I'm side-eyeing anybody who worships and claims to be a person of any type of relationship with God, and you don't got no jubilee in you. You don't got any type of other side in you. You just one way, just one way, and you don't have any other side. Something that right there, because that's not human. There were gifts that heaven gave us to live. You know what, y'all? I was right when I said some of y'all was acting like Pharisees. When Jesus over there dancing, he over there dancing. What type of righteous man does that? He over there drinking. He with the drunkards. He over there eating. He with the gluttonous. Is that a prostitute in his camp? Didn't we hear some of this same stuff already? I know. That's why I'm trying to let some people hear so they can wake your ass up and get out of this Pharisee type of mindset. We already heard that before, and it didn't work with them, and it ain't gonna work with you either. Thank God. Over there, I think of a Black Man United panel. One of the women, I forgot which one it was. It was either Aries over the first lady, and she made the comment about the wardrobe that I said 2-3 days ago about, and Prism did it too on Sharon's, about they didn't even have clothes like that back then. Times have changed and evolved. God is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Same God, but we are in a new world. Maybe some of y'all didn't get the memo, but the new world order is ordering. I know y'all don't like that type of talking. Barbara, they don't like that type of talking. But the new world order is ordering. It's worldly, we know. But in this world, we're going to be doing worldly things at times. The goal is to go to the other world, the other kingdom. This kingdom ain't even for us. Y'all not really giving it up like you need to be. This kingdom belongs to the other one. Okay? This Satan's kingdom. Y'all really trying to live a completely righteous life in a world that belongs to Satan. I don't know what book y'all reading from, but the one I'm reading has already let me know, don't worry about those things, because somebody came to defeat the world. Who can overcome the world? Jesus Christ did. He said, I've already defeated the world. You don't need to be worrying about that. Let your light shine and walk in my truth. It is very simple. The fact that y'all didn't take in the gospel, y'all not even using the gospel. Y'all are using theatrics of some other men, but the gospel in itself, it ain't even giving this. But I did witness somebody today, again, shout out to BMU, when I said, you know what, we're going to forgive each other. How many times? And he said that 70 times, and I said, say no more. So some people understand, you know what, when we say we're finna forgive and squash it, it's over and done. And I really appreciated that. That made my heart smile, y'all. It has not, I don't think it's ever, he might be the first one in the history of men over in a particular sphere. I don't even know if manosphere, Johnson. I don't know what it is. But whatever sector, he might be one of the first ones that has actually allowed me to say, I don't want to do this. Why are we doing this? I'm sorry. And he apologized. I apologize. We both accepted it. We're like, no, we can do better than this. We both knew we were in error, and we didn't even know how we got there. But when I said that 70 times, he jumped in there with that 70 times. The forgiveness was there. We ain't nothing else to talk about. It's dead and over. See, that's what I'm talking about. It didn't have to be turned into something that it wasn't. And I'm so happy to see that man ain't like that. It's really how people gonna meet you where you are. And he was willing to meet me at, hey, what we doing? I don't even know. What are we doing? And he heard me. And he was like, I don't even, what the fuck am I doing? And in that moment, both of us realized, okay, we can fix this. We're not going to let the world see. We don't even, I don't got nothing against you, my guy. And it was likewise. he get you. Salute to you. That doesn't apply to some of you others. Y'all gonna forever be on the fire and brimstone list because ain't no God in you. You don't get to us. You don't get to sit with us. You don't. But I don't. The crash out time. Y'all gonna have to have a little bit of crash out because I can only be so delicate. I can only be so understanding. I can only be so turn a blind eye so many times before I start having to come out here and tap some ass. Please do not mistake my decor and my kindness for weakness, baby. You will find out real soon, real quick, how quick I'm finna open up that book of Psalms on you. Because we're not gonna pretend the book of Psalms is not a book of spells. I'm gonna be reading every word to my adversary and enemy lining up. You're gonna be feeling a type of way because I'm going straight over there. That's how I fight. I don't know what y'all do, but I'm gonna go to that book. Y'all, some of y'all got grimoires and witches stew and all some stuff you go to. No, I'm gonna go over here to Psalms and I'm gonna handle y'all that way because it's effective. That being said, because I'm gonna have to get this link down. I'm really very disgusted with some of the behavior with the women, particularly. I don't even want to say the word dress. And I got to be in a dress first thing. And I'm like, the fact that y'all don't know how to act over a dress, it's disgusting. I get some of them like they just giving they doing what men do, but some of the women, girl, please, you really don't believe that. Who are you? Especially the women who say, well, I'm not a Christian, but well then shut up. Can somebody tell atheists and all the agnostics to stay out of our business? How about we start there? How about if you don't believe like we do, you don't need to be in the conversation. We can start there. You don't get to say nothing. Somebody was reading scripture today to me, first gonna say, this ain't my I don't believe in this word, but we're gonna try to read it. And I'm like, you ain't even reading it right. Don't close the book. You're not qualified to say anything because you don't believe in what we believe in. Get out of our business. That's I'm gonna stop talking. I'm not pissed off, Dub. Y'all always want to say something to me. I said I crashed out. Okay, I'm crashing out. Nobody likes to hear somebody being lied on. That Dr. Carrie Bryant, this and I meant what I said, and I said what I said. This was bigger than that dress, and I was just waiting for people to just start add 20 on 10. Oh, you know what they say about her? No, we don't know. Let me know. I'm sitting there like this. What do they say? Because, baby, I'm on the vine, and we real quick, and we real protective about ours. What did they say about her? Because we ain't heard that, and we know how our girls move. I would have been able to, it would have went this way. If I knew somebody would have said something, I would have just kept my mouth closed and not commented. But when I know you lying, I'm going to call you out. Who said that? Where? Show me where people have been discussing that she's a promiscuous woman out here thotting on her, bust it down, backing at it. Where? It doesn't exist. Y'all can't just create a narrative for somebody and think the world finna pick up on it. You are wicked and evil to do that. You wicked. You're a wicked witch. Like, you don't like the story. Is it too pretty for you? Is she too pretty for you? Is she the woman you always wanted to be? And because you cannot, you just gonna start throwing all type of stones. Oh, well, she hoeing. She been like that really well. We didn't hear that story. Now I'm pretty sure I would know. I'm positive. The lady done had her breast done. She had a BBL. Oh, for real? Where? Because that's the same shape that woman done had since for the longest. And being that she didn't have any children, yes, we're talking about a little bit over with Dr. Jamal Brown's wife. She had that shape for a while. And then men, y'all sleep trying to bring in with a first wife, she didn't quite have this figure. Like, just throwing shade. Like, excuse me? Why y'all up here sizing up people's bodies like that? I thought you were talking about inappropriate of attire, but no, you over here trying to see somebody 36, 24, 36. No, the crash out is over the entire thing. Not one person. Nobody has that type of ability, okay? And that type of power. No one person can make me crash out. It's the pressure of it all. But I definitely for sure crashed out. I know my crash outs, okay, and I for sure had to take a breather. And Pat, the rest of the day, I put on my phone, do not disturb. Told somebody, look, make sure my daughter gets home. I'm not functioning right now. I need my head. It was just spinning and spinning, and I was done. I was no good for anything. I wanted to join somebody else's panel, but my head, I needed to listen. I really wanted to listen and absorb what people were saying. I wanted to not be in the conversation, but listening with all full ears. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. This ain't the first time or the second or the 3 days that y'all done said something. Which is why I say I guess I can just look, I can change shirts. We go right back to the crop tops. You said something that was disgusting. And I need you to think about that. Because you said based on how a woman is dressed, she gets what she gets and she deserved that type of treatment. That is out of order. And it's like I said, there's millions of women, billions of women who will come for you with torches and pitchforks, talking about we deserve something because of what we had on. You playing, sir? I'm side-eyeing you now. That ain't no good way to say that. I forgot who that old man was over there. Oh, you better. But I was like, sir, you might want to recant that statement. Because I ain't got no problem summoning up a billion women to come for your head. Talking about a woman deserves, well, she was dressed kind of, slutty there. So you deserve what you got. That is the equivalent of the things we've been, men and women alike have been saying, no, nobody deserved that because of what they had on. So I know where I see what type of time you on. I will make sure if I'm ever around you to watch my drink. You giving me one of those vibes. Look, I said, look, when a man says a woman deserves something bad to happen to her, whether it's verbal assault, you guys have virtually assaulted this woman, sexually assaulted her. You can do that virtually. I'm not going to use the word great because I think it's disgusting. It's a piece of fruit, and I just can't do that. You all have verbally sexually assaulted a woman through the screen, and then to recklessly say that's what we deserve based on our attire. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So go tell that. Go call victim services. Call SVU Special Victims Unit and tell them all the women who have been unfortunate, and men too, but we're talking about women right now, who have been sexually assaulted, and let me see if you ask them, well, what were they wearing? Let's see how that works out for you. You're gonna get your head on a spike talking reckless like that. Now I ain't trying to put nobody's head on a spike, but you can't be made an example. Now if y'all gonna take it that far, if you're gonna take it to that you want to take it there, then we can take it there. We can ring the alarm and a whole bunch of women coming for your head. Nobody, it was the equivalent of saying, well, I mean, if somebody tell a story, oh, so and so, Beachy got assaulted or attacked, and something happened. Oh, what she had on? Oh, that's what she went. Well, I mean, what you think gonna happen? That is dang near word for word what that guy said. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know if you got daughters or what, or you that guy that's doing the attacking, but that is not how predators work. Predators that prey on people do not go for their attire. They look for something else. That's why it's called a predator. Okay, they're preying on something else, something that's unseen. You can have on a goddamn you. It's not the attire. How dare you? I'm kind of glad I wasn't up there for that, and I had to just clutch my pearls and grab my Bible. Okay, look, I had to. Let me show y'all. I had to be in this place right here. Where is it? What I had to pull one of these. I had to get. I had to stand. I got to come show up at the goddamn. Why I got to show up to the platforms like this? Just to keep. Yes, that's with my boo. Just to keep from losing it. I got to show up like that. Just like that. To keep myself from going somewhere where I can't come back from. So it's on fire now. You know, it's very rarely that I say it's up and stuff. You know, a predator gonna be a predator. Well, what she got showing? I mean, somebody I didn't know. When did having showing your shoulders become an abomination to the Lord? I can't find that nowhere. Well, I done moved my stuff, but I can't find it anywhere in my trusty word of God that a little shoulder showing is sinful. Y'all are really pushing it, and you playing with my Father. You're playing with my Father who are in heaven. You're pushing it. You're trying to play God. Well, guess what? You're not. You're not God. You're not on the throne. You will never be. You're not. He didn't ask you for. He didn't. As a matter of fact, he didn't even ask y'all for y'all's opinion. He didn't ask you what you thought. He, you know, it's quite clear. We get it. And I'm listening to you all. You all will condemn a dress, but you will justify your adulteries. I'm pretty sure somewhere is written multiple times, multiple, about what sexual immorality really is. Y'all skip over all that and want to just go straight to attire. That's what we're doing now. Because again, they're not doing that over there. And the Saltines not doing that. I said it. Who gonna check me? The Saltines. Yeah, them crackers. Yeah. They're not doing that. They're not condemning their women or daughters or anybody because a shoulder was showing, a little shimmy. They're not doing that. We're doing that. Y'all do realize you're tearing down your own women and your own folks, and the women, we can only be in as good as our men rise as far as our leadership. And if this how y'all gonna lead, we about to start going a different direction. We're not coming. We're not showing up to, well, look how you was dressed. I mean, hell, a predator will rip off a goddamn own shit. Listen, don't get me started on that because I ain't trying to trigger nobody. You can be minding your business, doing everything right. Tell that to children. Tell that to innocent children. Tell that to people who are minding their business. Nobody asked for that. Y'all are saying she asked for it. Okay, those are the same men we're gonna keep in mind, and I'm gonna let me get my notebook out. Write your names down. Okay, she asked for it, so you need to be watched. Any man saying that she asked for it, your name going on the potential. Watch your drink. And he the one walking around the room, nostrils wide open, trying to sniff the kitty out. Yeah, y'all type. I know your types. Y'all got crotch sniffers. I can't hardly look. Don't get me to testifying on how y'all behaving. And these are men who go to church. They want to get a whiff in real quick. All the theatrics that you all do, and I'm talking about being dressed from head, shirt, pants, still will find a way to try to get a little closer. Man, you smell good. What you wearing? Soap, nigga. Like, I done had to tell. I've been minding my business. complete head to toe dress. What you got on? Deodorant, food. That's what you men do. We mind. I can't check out at the goddamn on Quick Trip, Texaco, Chevron, and buy me a little some caffeine, a coffee, and a Reese's cup. I like Reese's cups of coffee without some. Man, you smell good. Well, should I be stinking? Should I be funky? Is that what you're used to? Because it's just called soap and water, my nigga. Soap and water. I got all types of perfumes of come on, Brian, from the Valentino to the Jimmy Choo, we got all that, but we don't just to go to the store, run down there. Sometimes we don't need to put that on. We just smell clean. Maybe our flesh smells clean. Why are you sniffing anyway? No, we don't want to hear you all tell us we smell good. We feel like you're crossing line. Tell your wife that. Don't be sniffing on me. Y'all should see how I stand in the line, how far back I stand. And if too many men get behind me in the line checking out, I will practically almost turn to the side. Like, I'm going to make it very hard for you to just stare at my ass. I'll stand aside in the line and stand side. I got this I got to show y'all how I do it one day. I don't know how I'm going to show you. I need one of those camera kits. I'm going to let y'all see how to do in line because I see, I can feel behind me. Niggas just, and I ain't doing nothing but checking out with a pack of chewing gum and some chapstick. I got to get all that. Do y'all know what we go through on a daily for doing nothing but breathing? Do we ask for it? If you Bronny got a nice figure, did she ask for it? No, anybody ask for anything. We rather, the truth be told, be left the hell alone. We really wouldn't want to be left the hell alone, but being that some of you creepy old men will follow us around the store from aisle to aisle, all the way to the goddamn maxi pad aisle, just so you can see the booty jiggle. Just because you want to see if her booty jiggle in the sundress, that's y'all words, not ours. Because we don't see our booty jiggling in the sundress. Because guess what? We can't see nothing from behind. We can't see ourselves. So we didn't know y'all was doing that. Thanks for letting me know. I ain't wanted to wear a sundress. I don't even want to wear. Oh, that's what y'all wanted, y'all watching the booty jiggle? I thought we was just wearing sundress so we can breathe. So we can let the Versace get some air. Yes, I said yes. For those of us that got a Versace, that ain't that. Some of y'all don't. Y'all don't got Versaces. I don't know what you got over there, but word on the curb, we got some women talking trash. They said you're wider than a tractor trailer turned sideways. You don't get to comment on the conversations. You ruined it. You have a vaginal prolapse and you're wider than a tractor trailer turned sideways. You don't need to be talking to us because the stingy girls that aren't going and they say no more than they say yes. You don't talk to us with your hoish ways. Damn it. I said the grimoire. That's the book of sorcery that these witches use. And they always want to come running up with their goddamn witches hats on and their ancestral rhetoric, trying to think they finna check somebody else. Sit down and have several seats, because if what you was doing was working, you wouldn't be over here up in our business. You would be worrying about casting spells and trying to make your life better through artificial means. Like, that's what you need to be doing. Don't be worrying about what's going on in the Bible. It don't need. I'm tired of mind your affairs. We got ours. But some of these men, and I did notice this, I don't know why men, why y'all not checking other men when they say something like, hold on, brother, now that's too far. We're not gonna say no woman deserve it. Don't y'all got daughters? I know, just like myself, everybody didn't have all sons. Some of you did, but I know it's a daughter or you got wives. So your wife, would you justify that to her? Like, don't say nothing to us that y'all wouldn't say to your own spouse or your own daughter. That's not true. Well, be careful what you wear out there before you go out there, or you might get end up in the goddamn ECU with a special victims unit. That's not how that works. That's not how those things go. Shame on you for even thinking like that. I don't know what type of thinking that is. I guess we're gonna have to dig into that and start unraveling the mindset of any man and female too. But yeah, both, who gonna sit there and try to shame a woman for something happening to her unwarranted, undeserving, that was just criminal and harmful and justified with, what she had on. Because I walk every day, and I wish somebody would, no, I don't wish that, but I'm just saying that's not how that goes. Those stories don't go that way. It's that's embarrassing. I didn't. That's what y'all gonna do now. Although we all know you could be from a turtleneck from here down. A predator is gonna prey. So look, I get it. Content is content. Commentary is commentary. I appreciate it. It's only been a few people. I've made it very clear on my wall. If I have a certain respect for you, I will come and I will conversate with you and I will commune with you and we can build something. We can have a great conversation. But for other people, because I done seen it's about 4 of y'all in them goddamn DMs. I won't be there. Now I was late to one, but we were able to have a conversation, and we are actually more like-minded than I thought, because the panels don't always allow for that, because people be so goddamn defensive, so ready to fight. I don't know, like, can we take that down a notch? I'm not a fighting person. I'm a lover, not a fighter, baby. I can love you better than I can fight you. I just fall back and not be sick. I can love you better than I can fight you. I'm a lover, baby. I'm not no fighter. And that's the last I checked, the same God that I pray to, that you claim to, God is supposed to be love. And now, no, we're not operating in the spirit of love. And by I'm saying we, I mean some of y'all, because I love y'all. I can't stand you sometimes, but I still love you. I still love you. I can't stand your trifling, but I still love you. And y'all don't give it up like that. I'm still waiting on the people to hit a love your enemies. Because I bet you, Dr. Bryan, Dr. Carrie Bryan, I bet you she praying for her enemies. I bet I can feel it, because she said, "I know when I'm gonna get out of this." I don't bless those that curse you. God bless you. The ones who cursed her name and putting lies on that woman, putting bodies on that woman that she doesn't have. Y'all tried to put kids on the lump. The woman doesn't even have any children. Y'all, look, the serial baby mamas were all clutched mad, like, oh wait, she don't got kids. Oh no, she doesn't want any. She has spoken openly about she's choosing a different path. She's not, motherhood isn't something she's interested in. So yeah, she's gonna be a little more snatched in the waist. I got plenty of friends. I'm not plenty, but a few. They're a little more snatched in the waist. That they didn't have to give up any stretching with this. Just tell me they don't have to work out as hard. Hey, okay, I get it. I also respect their choice. I don't know. I'm just stating life is beautiful. You ain't got to worry about anybody but yourself. I get it. Children aren't for every woman. We have wombs and uterus, but childbirthing is not for everybody. Okay. My gosh. But yeah, so Streets on Fire. I don't know how long it's gonna go. I'm hoping what we're doing, maybe is people are gonna move on and start looking at what's really going on. Really start looking at the judgmental attitudes. Really, I'm hoping some of you, I will really start checking your heart, governing yourselves, and like, hold up, this, because I saw it being done today. I did it myself, so I know people are capable of doing it if they are who they really claim they are. We should not be yoked with the unbelievers. You will never catch me on nobody else super short bus panel that is an atheist, agnostic, who curses God, really the real people cursing God and mocking God. If y'all not heard them, I can show you a whole channel of people who over there every day talking about they finna burn the Bible. I'm waiting for them to do it so I can see fire and brimstone come down on their head. They make all type of threats. They spit on the Bible. They doing some real abominable acts. Y'all, do y'all need me to show y'all those links? Because I be over there knucking and bucking on them. Okay, so I'm not new to this, baby. I'm true to this. I'm just trying to figure out what the space is doing. The ministry, you claim, just stop saying godly woman, because the woman is a woman of God, of the believer. She's still human. Y'all trying to make it like a standard of that God's not even holding her to. He can see in people's hearts. He know you want to be cute in your dress. Go on, daughter. Y'all trying to speak for the Lord. How dare you? You cannot speak for my Father. I know my works. He knows my works. I know when I'm like, oh, I was kind of pushing it there. I should probably, I know this is a daily thing. So I don't know if some of you are governing yourselves, or you don't have no type of relations with who you claim to worship. And I'm really starting to question, like, who are y'all following the right shepherd? Are you? Because there are more than one. Because the good shepherd didn't say any of the things that you all are saying. The good shepherd said he know his flock, and not one of them will be snatched from him. So all this snatching up you're trying to do, snatching out who's not a woman of God, snatching out who's not a woman of faith, snatching out who don't believe, you're going to fail. You're going to fail and be looking kind of crazy, and going to have to eat your own words. That's not the good shepherd. I don't know what shepherd some of you all are on, but it's not good. Like I said, one person today, he knows who he is. We spoke, and it was, I said I need to go repent, and I'm not even supposed to be in quarrels. Where it's actually written for us not to get involved. It's written several times, warnings about babbling and useless quarrels about the faith. We're not even supposed to be doing that. It should be a real cool a discussion. It's someone's a worship or something of giving nature. And I did see some of that today. I saw some of it, but for the most part, the rest was useless and unprofitable, just like it said. Just like it said in Titus, useless and unprofitable, and actually damaging. We really shouldn't be doing that. So I'm just stating it doesn't go well. We see why. Everybody wants to say something, but okay, well, when I see you starting off your lives with our Father who art in heaven, holy is your name, then come check me. When you start the prayer before you even get into your commentary, yeah, then I'm gonna start taking some people serious. The rest of it, I'm gonna respectfully fall back before I just crash out any more than I have, because I do feel a way. It make me. You're talking about it's not with my Father. He doesn't operate this way. What are you doing? And nobody's saying, you know what? Hold on, man. This judgment we doing, we might be going too far. That's their business. You need to really go back and read what Peter and them said about warning. It says warning against judging others. Something's gonna come back on you when you do that. So that's why you're not supposed to do it. You gotta let people do their own walk. It's not, it wasn't asking you, it's telling you, go ahead and judge like this and watch what happened. Completely crashed out. I'm listening to women just like and 20 on 10, making up the story. You are spiteful witch. You spiteful. What's up? Is that Quran? Oh my gosh, Quran ain't seen you in forever. Let me make sure this is my Quran. Hold on. Let me look. Hey guy, I only know one Quran with an 06 so in it. So hi Fred. Hi Quran, so good to see you. You were on my mind the other day. I felt like I would have been out of pocket to tell you what I've been thinking. But I'm probably going to at some point have to tell you. You might have somebody that need a little assistance. I don't know a nice way to say check on your friend or whatever, but I'm just going to, you can take that wherever you want to, because some people, the hate and the bitterness is out of control. one time. Shout out to Christ. Good to see you too. But the hate and the bitterness, like, okay, we get it. We don't need to say it no more time. How many times can a person put in the chat, I hate black women. Black women ain't there. Okay, well, I don't think it's the black women. I just don't think women like you. Like, it's some people I'm really holding it back and I'm really being nice about it, but I just don't want to hurt your feelings and just say black, white, Asian, Ukrainian, Russian, Polynesian, Tahitian, Thailand, whatever. They just don't like you. You're not likable. You don't have anything to do with the race. You're just not a likable person. That's not for Corinne. That's for others. It's like you're just not likable. You're not. Your conversation is awful. You're bitter. Probably need to put the bottle down, sober up a bit, and check yourself. You know, what are you talking about? Like, you coming in the chats acting like that. Like, we're supposed to care. The minute you start worshiping another race of women is the day you're going to find that same race of women breaking your heart. The irony that I hear some men that are worshiping other races of women, because I love all the women. I'm all inclusive. I don't really care if you for me, I'm for you. But when I hear the men that be dogging out, I mean, they worshiping other races of women. And I think, well, that same race of woman broke your heart and had you over there crying. So I don't think they like you. It's funny to me. It's comical because I'm like, yeah, but don't none of them want your ass, right? Because I think I seen you try with a friend of mine, and she left you for dead. I said it. They keep leaving you for dead because you're not likable. So it's not a black woman, white woman, Asian woman, Russian woman thing. No woman likes you. So running over there, you're going to find they're going to hit you harder than we are. Yeah, I said it. I just had to throw that out there because there's a couple of people that's talking that talk and they are not walking that walk and they are not winning with those women, okay, at all. So tread freaking carefully. Hey, Kwafi. I am. And I was waiting. I was really waiting. I was trying to get, but I am. I'm gonna hit you up, Karan. I promise you, I was speaking about you not that long ago. I was going down my Karan, but I'm gonna hit you up. We will chop it up and catch up on what's going on. Shout out to, again, we got 858 up in the building today. Shout out to my bros. Okay, y'all always coming through, showing the love. But and then I crashed out. Let me tell you, because I'm up here like I got all the dresses. I got shirts up to here, shirts here. I'm lucky I'm keeping the camera there because I could be real. Look, I could be real thirst trappish and just take it down a little bit. I ain't gonna do that to you. I'm being kind in my crop top because I could have you over here just thirsty, but I ain't gonna do you like that because I didn't come here to drop no thirst trap. I'm hot. And I took the shirt, like it can go. Let me find the coolest shirt I got. And it's always going to be sleeveless. It's always going to be a crop top. And any woman that got an issue with that, girl, that's your problem. That's not ours. Times have changed. I don't know who thinking serving the Lord got anything to do with a crop top. You are the most ridiculous person ever. And you need to get the back of the line. Tell that at the back of the line when you get shut out of the kingdom. So what we supposed to work out in? Turtlenecks and sweatpants. Do you know how hard? Nobody work out in no hot sweatpants. Sweatpants, you gonna faint, baby. We putting on the yogas, preferably with the booty lifters. You out your mind? Ain't nobody doing no type of strenuous sweat activity. Did it wearing goddamn on potato sacks? Are y'all okay? It's 2026 and people still talking like we walking around with hold on, let me get y'all. Do I need to pull out my veils? Okay, the crops are cropping and right. Come on, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my veil out there because I see how let me show you how they want us to be. I got time. I got time. I'm gonna get it for you. Let me pull out a veil. I should have used that for my thumbnail, but I didn't. Hang on, let me try to find which one. What color y'all want me to use? Because I got a couple of them. Okay, we'll use these two props. Okay, I got two props, y'all. Hang on. They not even props. These are, oh my gosh, I lost some lighting. Hold on. Okay. I'm not even using props. I'm using real life items in my own wardrobe. Okay. Coffee. Hold on. let me get over here. Hang on. Oops, sorry about that. Hang on. So I guess all of us from here on out, this is how we gonna be doing them. Well, I'm giving now. Well, this is how we gonna do from here on out, y'all. Ladies, get your little get your brownie. You got yours, Misha. Ladies, get your little lap thing, okay? So what you're gonna do, even doing virtual online, you're gonna take your cloth, okay, and you're gonna gently lay it. Let me fix it. You're gonna gently lay it in the middle, okay, so that it's covering up your Versace, because we have thirsty sniffers in the congregation. We're gonna look. I got them, baby. I got everything. I got everything. We're gonna make sure we have these. Okay, what you wanted to do is to be crochet, very tight knit. Okay, you want to make sure the middle part is going to properly cover your Versace, because that's what they said. We can't sit in a church no more, and if we don't have ourselves covered. So we're going to cover that up. So I'm just how I'm going to do. And if you have a veil, now I have a couple of these in several colors. We'll use the black and gold. We're going to use the gold one today, since we got my brothers in here with the gold. So you're going to take your veil. This is what mine looks like. This is I have this style. Let's see. Okay. Here's the veil. You're going to take it. You're going to put your veils on. We're not going to show our faces anymore. And this is all we giving. This all y'all gonna get for the rest of the 2026. Since y'all want to be so goddamn gone ridiculous. Hang on, she was crooked. Let me get her together. Let me cover my shoulders up. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're gonna walk around. Fishnets, black panty. Well, I can't say fishnets and black bunny holes in there. Now I go get some of those too. Okay, we're gonna make sure we're gonna keep our. Why y'all got me crash out like this? We're gonna make sure that if our husbands aren't around and we see a man, because if a man was just cover your face real quick, right? We're gonna cover our faces with our veils, and we're just gonna start showing up on the panels like this. This is what y'all want. This what y'all want. So we're gonna show up. Look, I can tell y'all. I can order anybody that needs one. Let me know. I have several. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna even get to see our faces no more. We have our centerpieces. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I should tuck it in like a napkin. The veil will cover all that up anyway. Is that what y'all want? Quaffy, don't laugh. Cause see, yeah, they tried to y'all tried to comfort me with the fishnets. See, they didn't want that. What brownie at? Hold on, let me go get my other. Hold on a minute. I really can't believe this what we're doing. But y'all don't want to be normal people. So we got our veils, and we will only we're gonna be in our veils. Since we're gonna come in and give that. Well, let's see how that's gonna work out. Or we can keep it a thou wow. We can keep it a thou wow and stop acting like why when I said fishnets and people acting like, well, who wearing fishnets? I'm crashing out. What you mean? Who wearing fishnet? Me. I ain't even opened those yet. Yeah, we wearing fish. Stop acting like that's $2 hooker gift. Fishnets have upgraded. Y'all really acting real brand new around here talking about what? Fishnets. Stop playing like you ain't seen. We're just gonna mix it all together. We're gonna have the veils. We're gonna bring out our fishnet hosiery. It's a brand new pair, unworn. I'm gonna have to, be careful. These are, if you get the really nice ones, you don't have to worry about them tearing. They're not hooker hose. So we're gonna pull out. I'm crashing out because y'all upset me. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo my fishnet live. Okay, so we're gonna get our hosiery that y'all act like nobody has fishnets around here, like no one's wearing. Okay, it's a nice fashion accessory that looks very well with black dresses, long ones too. I don't know where y'all thought why I didn't get these off the hooker out. These came out of a department store. I just bought several ones. I have even nicer ones. Okay. Yes, we're just gonna keep the veil on because the veil is veiling. I have this veil in several colors, so this is the one I picked out. I have it in green, pink, a white one, and I got several colors. But I'm just appalled. You put my fishnets back in there. I haven't worn these yet. I don't want to ruin them. Each one, this is 4 different styles. I got probably about 10 pair over there. Some with pearls going up the back. I got some with rhinestones in them. All type of nice set with in business meetings. Like, I don't know why y'all didn't get the memo. The hosiery has changed, you guys. Stop playing brand new with me. Dang on. So I'm crashing out. It's ain't gonna be a long live, y'all. But it's just, come on. You can't be serious. If we're gonna go and do all this, so you want modesty? Okay, no problem. You'll never see my face again. Everybody, from here on out, I'm gonna come to your channels. I'm gonna click your link. I'm gonna give you modesty. You will never ever see my face again. Y'all gonna have to talk to me like this. All the lives, I'm gonna be on there just like this. Let's see how comfortable it is when I'm just gonna stop showing my face. Okay, I'm gonna be shamefaced and somebody. No, you ain't got to worry about the lips no more because you will never see them. So I'm just gonna start showing up like this, and we'll add. Let's see. I can see, but God, it's hard to see in these things. I can see a little bit. I'm gonna be showing up coffee like this with a little bit of go find her. Hang on. What a lost the thumbnail. I'm gonna have to go find it. It's misplaced, but we'll show up like this in this. Don't worry, we're not coming no more. And we just coming like that. Oh wait, I gotta take the pearls off because we're not doing jewelry no more, right? This what y'all. That's fine with me. This what we doing. You want modesty? Okay. You ain't got to never see these lips again. I know they will be reserved for who they're reserved for. This all you gonna get out for the rest. This all y'all gonna get at me. So when I come up there, don't ask me why, Beachy. What you doing? I'm being shamefacedness, and I'm not mocking the Lord because he understands my heart. He know what I'm trying to make a point here. How some of you are being absurd. I don't know which one of you told me I need to take off my eyelash. But if you don't sit down somewhere I can do this same thing with mascara. How dare you, Rob? That was you, Rob, talking about and take that lipstick off too. Boy, if you don't go on somewhere trying to tell other people's wife, you tell your dry chap lip wife that she can't wear no lip color, but you're not gonna tell the rest of us that we ungodly because we put a little color on our lips. You sound ridiculous. Yes, you sound ridiculous. Dang on it. So this is what we'll be giving for the 2026. Okay, y'all can. I'm coming on the links like this. I just can't. I'm crashed out. No, I can't. Y'all didn't want it any other way. I done came out my dang on shirt. I done had to come out my dang on shirt. And you will never see my face again. You don't got to worry about my lips. If my lips are so distracting, I can't like control that. Just like Dr. Care, she can't control her figure. I mean, she actually is controlling her figure, but she has a good body. Y'all won't just want her to be out of shape, bad built. What Prism? Shout out to Prism. Shout out to Prism. It's hot under here, y'all. Shout out to Prism who said all the BBBs complaining. Well, she said the Big Back Bonnet crew is complaining. Yeah, I think so. I think she's right. I think the Big Back Bonnet crew, shout out to Prism XO for that lingo, is doing the most cash money talking about another woman's figure. Okay, so look, have a good look because you all, this is the last time y'all gonna see my face. No, this is the holy veil. This is a church, a proper veil. I've worn to services. I told you a couple of them. This is actually very quite. This isn't cheap fabric. Okay, I don't even know if you saw what's at the top. It's the Virgin Mother. Okay, you can't get more holier than the Mother of God, Mother of Christ. Okay, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. I'm just gonna, because y'all don't want us to be regular. Y'all don't want us to be human. You don't want us to have let us just be, because we letting you be. So we'll okay. That's what you're gonna get. You ain't got to work. You take a picture, because you will never ever see these lips again. That's how I'm coming on. Dove said he took a screenshot. Well, you will never see it again. I'm coming on the panels with my veils. You go ahead and get Dub. Hold on, Dub. Get you a little shoulder in there, cause you ain't gonna see my no skin no more. Get you a little shoulder, real quick. Get you a little shoulder, Dub, and a little dip. Go on get your shoulder picture and a little dip, cause you will never see me again. That's all you. Go on get your quick, cause you will never ever see me after the day. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm showing up. I'm gonna order me some more so I can have a color for each day of the week. Okay, I'm gonna order some more veils, and that. So go on. You're gonna see my shoulders. For the last time. Go on, get your little screenshot. You look, your little last look. You ain't gonna see my lips again. You ain't got to worry about it. Whoever told me to take off, if I'm a Christian woman, to take off my lip gloss. You sound ridiculous. Okay, don't worry. You ain't got to see them no more. I'd be more concerned about anybody walking around like this than like this. Because I don't know what you up under there. Like, can anybody really tell if I'm even a woman up under here? I mean, you know me, so you know that I am, but let's be honest. Can you really, really see, I'm covering up neck. You can't tell what's up under here. It could be anything and anybody. You need to be thankful that you a woman walking in the room with proper hips and not a BBL, by the way. Because Quaffy, the story, Quaffy, that story done ran rampant. Now the lady done had a surgical enhancement. She done had a BBL. Went too far. And all it takes is one person to put a reckless statement out there like that, unfounded, and now everybody in the world talking about somebody BBL that never happened. Oh no, we know where. When? Do you have pictures of her before and after? I do. And I'm not sharing that with you. We got everybody picture over there in the rock. What we all look like from college up to now. We got that's what we do. Divine got probably a billion photos. And that's that same shape. Okay. Some people just a brick. Hey, house. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I can't think of the words. She's a brick house. Hey, come on now. What you know? Some people just a brick house. Damn. The man wrote the song Brick House for the brick houses. You can't come down and start de-stoning a brick house. How dare you? I'm offended. And I'm appalled. So I just came to say I'm crashed out. Y'all not gonna get no more pleasantries. You're not getting any lips. You're gonna get all you want holier than thou. We got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. You ain't even got to worry no more. Because you ain't gonna see my face, and I'm gonna come on the panel, and I'm gonna talk what I got to say, and it's gonna be a distraction. I know this is very distracting, but y'all don't want face. Take that wig. I'm not wearing a wig, fool. Like, okay, you don't got to worry about seeing my hair, which is attached to my scalp. But okay, since you, that's a problem with my hair. Okay, you ain't got to worry about my hair no more. We ain't got to argue about my hair, eyes, lips. You won't got to say nothing about it because you won't be seeing them. All right, you happy now? Are you happy? You crashed me out, tried to come on, just be, a regular female, a normal, understanding, non-judgmental woman to some people. They didn't like that part. Y'all don't want to receive it. Let it, they didn't want to receive it. So this is what I got. And I got several colors. So I got enough for every day of the week. Let me make sure these lips aren't showing because someone said my lips were being lustful. How am I have lustful lips? Like I didn't, God, I was born like this. So what y'all want me to do? Have a lip reduction? I can't take, I don't even think it's a such thing as a lip reduction. I was born like this, but the man said I got lustful lips. And okay, no worries. You ain't got to never see them no more. How about that? And it's your last time seeing my shoulder or any of my skin. You ain't gonna see my neck. You ain't gonna see nothing. You better hope it's me up under here and not a man. Well, Lilith, they have pushed me to the limits, to the max that I've actually fainted. I am pretty sure I didn't take a nap. I'm pretty sure I fainted. I just feel like I know I had to, that was a faint. So go ahead and have a good look because y'all will never see me again. I'm still coming up there. I'm going to give my commentary, but I'm giving it like this. So you don't got to worry about calling me no goddamn Jezebel. You don't know what's up on here. You don't got to worry about my eyes. You don't got to tell me I got take off my lip gloss. It's lustful. How you got lustful lips? Y'all just making stuff up. So y'all know black women got big lips. Y'all want us to unbig our lips? Like come on. Y'all want us to unbig our lips? Unbreast our breasts? Unwaist our waist? Unbooted? Like what are y'all doing? Okay, we can play. Y'all want to play those type of games? I'm for it. So I'll just get on the website and start ordering up the holiest. I'm just gonna type in holy attire, and that's all y'all gonna get. Well, yeah, that's what's on the veil. That's what's on the veil, Lilith. Mary up there. Okay, so I'm just gonna come on. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. It don't have to be that serious. It doesn't have to be that serious, but being that you can't be We got to be Little House on the Prairie, or else we're going to be sentenced to hell. Because I know I heard them people say that man said that woman was going to hell for her dress. Are you kidding me? If that's all it takes for eternal condemnation and damnation and fire brimstone in the pits of hell and everlasting torment, it's to wear a risky dress, none of us are going to make it. Nobody going to make it in the gate. I can't believe it. I said, and nobody backed me up. I said, I don't think that's how God works. I don't think he's sitting there, with his notepad and scratching names out the book of life. Like, hold on a minute. Is Lilith in some pants? She's not coming into heaven. Check. I don't think that's how that works. Yeah, that is in there about the pants. They don't want to touch that though. They're scared to touch this because they know they ain't gonna wear their wives ain't walking around. See, Lilith's gonna make y'all feel the type of way. Not just her name, but they know they ain't gonna wear their wives are not walking around in skirts and dresses every day. How come they're not talking about that? Nobody. One person I heard, I think her name was First Lady, somebody brought up the pants. I had already brought it up. No, said two people. I brought it up when I said, did y'all not see this lady wedding picture? She came down the aisle in a pantsuit. She clearly stating, this is what I'm doing. Love it or leave it. None of them are using that verse about women wearing pants. You know why? Because their wives is wearing jeans and pants and not walking around every day in a Little House on the Prairie dresses. Stop playing with me. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. Yesterday, I asked them if they were scared to show the wedding picture, but I think I got it on my graphics. I think, well, they were up here. I don't know. They might not be here anymore. I had them here. I don't see them. I might have had to take them down. Let me see if I could go find it back. Well, shoot, I don't know which one it was. So let me see if I can go. If I can find it, y'all, I'll post it. But I said, why don't y'all post her wedding pictures, and we were going to discuss it, but nobody wanted to. So for anybody that forgot, I'll share that with you real quick. Okay, this how the woman got dang on was married. Bam. They didn't want to touch it. Like they were scared. What y'all scared of? She walked down the aisle. And she's standing there like, who gonna check me? Okay, like, I don't know why they didn't want to share the wedding photo. I kept saying, y'all show the wedding picture. They didn't want to touch it. I'm not really sure why. I'm like, shoot. I shared it. I don't get what it was. Maybe some people did. I'm just saying, I was wanting to prove a point. That's why I was like, what's going on with the wedding? Show it. Show the dress. I had a better one, but I don't know where it's at, y'all. It's so much stuff up in here. Here's a good one. Okay, so we got that one too. Oops, if y'all saw my emails, just too goddamn on bad. I don't care. Moving on. So, bam. When your emails aren't inappropriate, because, I don't even got to worry about that type of stuff. But yeah, because I done seen some people share emails. I'm like, what's in your search engine, girl? That was just kind of given. So look, I don't have much else to say unless anybody else wants to come up. I'm I'm good. I'm good. I think I've made my points. I think y'all understand where I'm coming from here. All right. I don't have to keep going on and on about it. We get it. The assignment, we understand the assignment. Well, every woman, first of all, hold on, let me get my bill together. The statistics aren't, there's not even statistics available probably for who's actually a virginity walking down the aisle. And that whole white dress thing is some man-made European thing brought into society. I haven't really been for them. I thought some were beautiful, but it was just something about some of them. I like, there's some wedding dresses that are flesh tone. I don't see anybody coming for that. Oh, you know what? All my fashionistas, let's pull up all the flesh tone wedding dresses. We gonna do that for y'all. We're gonna pull up the flesh tone wedding dresses and show y'all how people are really walking down the aisles in the marriage. Heck, the pantsuit was delicate, but you know, oh, I got too many images. Okay, we'll take some of them down. I thought it was a nice taste. I know y'all. I know y'all. Y'all like, girl, you in that veil, and it's hot up under here. Say what? Hold on. Let me put me down here. Bam. I mean, who gonna check? How you gonna check somebody who? This that? Come on, come on with the Gucci suit. How you gonna check somebody who walked into matrimony like this? Shout out to the leg crossing. Come on, girl. Her whole face saying, I'm trying new things. She doing a new thing. You don't gotta like it, and the man looking a little better, because I don't remember him ever looking this good. He ain't been the best looking man. He looking better. Your wife can let the record show that your wife can make you look better. So some of you men that ain't looking so good, y'all must not have good looking wife. I'm not trying to be. I don't want nobody coming for me, but I'm just saying, if you don't look better than how you were before you got your wife, then she made you look worse. Then nobody tell you to marry that troll. You should have just held out. But she got him looking better. He ain't the best looking man. He ain't the ugliest. He ain't the ugliest man, but he ain't the best looking man. He looks better. Bam! How you gonna check somebody with a dress like that? She came in to her matrimony like that. But now, let y'all tell it. She should have been like this. How dare? Lily, how dare you try to live? And I think that's some good commentary, okay, to consider. That's some good commentary to consider. What the origins of the white dress, since y'all love getting ideas out. Some of us whoever, I have an endless mind of possibilities. Y'all know how much stuff is in my head. The fact that I just came on here and pulled a veil out from over there out of my sock drawer. It was in the sock drawer. The fact that I just went over there and pulled a veil out of my sock drawer. In my, hold on, my lap cloth, because I got to make sure I go live with proper cloth over my Versace, so that no men are getting any whiffs on the panels and getting the wrong impression. I'll make sure to wear this over my hoo-ha. I'll make sure to wear this for all the lies. So I'll have my, this isn't a quite a prayer cloth. It's a Versace cloth. Okay. I'm going to have my Versace covered up on all the panels. So you don't have to get a little sniff, sniff. You don't got to worry about that because I'm going to be covered. Y'all want us covered? Say no more. We going to be covered. Okay. I got it. You ain't got to worry about these lips no more before you trying to throw straight. You ain't going to see them. How about that? And y'all better let me up there on the panel. Because if you don't, then I'm going to say you're judging me for my modesty. You better let me up. And the fact about it is that y'all don't even know how hot it's hot up in here. And it's lace and see-through, but the fabric is actually really nice. And I can breathe, but it's so warm. I'm utterly ridiculous. So y'all want we're gonna give you minus. Just be hoping. I hope this don't catch on trendy and y'all find yourself talking to somebody who just not quite a real woman, I hope this now you're gonna get caught up. You better be thankful. Because some of y'all, you real vulnerable into falling into temptation. Some of you all is been noted. Some of you have fallen into the temptation of the non-biological woman, and you have moved questionably. So I'm gonna leave that right there. So now y'all not gonna know who y'all talking to. We just gonna be clicking links. It could be anybody. It could be a nigga. You ain't gonna see no. You ain't got to worry about my throat. You ain't gonna know what's going on. Hey there, what's going on? Voice. Hey, the voice is about to start sounding real deep on the panel. Voice. I done crashed out. Y'all, the voices are about to start sounding real, real deep on these panels. Y'all gonna be wondering who you talking to. Now, all y'all want is us to come on camera. We coming on camera, all right? I cannot show my face. I must remain unseen. I'm gonna use the same word that y'all threw at me and every other woman. Ridiculousness. If you're not seen with your husband, the wife face must be covered. So, ladies, get your veils out. This is what we're doing for the 2026. I was fine with the crop tops and the shoulders, but they over there. I don't want to be judged and burnt at the cross. Y'all don't want to be burnt alive, so we're just gonna have to do this, y'all. And we know this is not gonna ever happen. How's that supposed to happen? Just unrealistic. So we don't want to hear it. You asked for it, so just know when I come up on the panel, you better hope it's me, because now you don't know if an Adam's apple going on. You're not gonna know what's going on. Everybody, we all get your veils. If y'all want me to share the link on a community wall where you can order a 3-pack of veils so that we can be properly covered. I'll put the link for you. Okay. Now don't say nothing when you thought you was talking to Beachy and it was Mr. Beachy. Okay. Don't say nothing. Don't cry. We don't want to hear it because you didn't want to see faces. Y'all don't want us seen. You don't want us heard. You want to accuse. I got lustful lips. I'm born with these goddamn on lips. Okay, I can't do nothing about that. You want me to come on dry lipped, crack? I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not doing that. For all the thin, razor thin lips, females, they want something to say. Well, I got big eyes too. Oh, I can't. We can't undo our. I mean, you can, but not with your. You can't unface your face. You can add enhancements. The only thing you can really reduce is like breasts. The rest of it is like you get what you give. Okay, like what world y'all living in? People paying for this type of stuff. Y'all mad at the women who naturally have it. Just wait till it's time to come back out in shorts. I'm gonna show you something. All right. Anyway, that is it, and that is all, you guys. Unless you have any questions, I don't have anything else to say. I told you what's gonna happen. Y'all want us? Look, you want to shame? I got you. You ain't got to worry. You will not see my face again. You ain't got to worry about lustful lips. I caught your little shade. You ain't got to worry about it. You ain't gonna never see me smile again. You know why? Because I'm gonna be like this. You ain't gonna. Matter of fact, y'all might want to. Ain't no telling what I could be doing behind this veil. This is giving, girl, what's going on back there. I'm just gonna be just like this in the camera. It's gonna get real awkward. It's gonna be very, very uncomfortable. But that's what we are. So, I don't really have anything else to say. Right. Their lipsticks are ready like it should be. So y'all gonna get mad because you couldn't pull off no freaking red lipstick and now y'all want got something to say? Well, don't worry about it, girl. I ain't gonna make you look bad no more because you got skinny, thin lips and you really want to be able to pull this off. You ain't got to worry because I'm gonna be giving this, okay? I don't have anything else to say. I have said what I had to say. Take a good look because you will not. Let me get her right. Let me get Mary right. You don't got to worry about it. Okay? And you better hope it's me talking. I'll tell you that much. But you will not be seeing me again. I have crashed out on everybody. Have a blessed night.